Yeah.
Big day for you is not only Buenos Dias, everybody. Welcome into Spain, España here in Barcelona. This is going to be good. It is an extremely hot day, but as I was going to say, big day for you, Fran, and the Reds going to win, trying to win the Premier League here. Basically, you're going to have the race, and then you're going to go right to the Liverpool game.
Yeah, pretty
The
much. Just
timing
gotta
works
hope and
out.
pray. Just
Yes.
gotta hope and pray.
As far as what we have here, 600 meters down into turn one is Max Verstappen, who's lining up second, is going to try to take another one away from Charles Leclerc, who is on pole but hasn't been able to make the poles stick this season. Which is a huge concern here. Although Red Bull having its own concerns, rear wing issues, extremely hot day, more so than in Miami here. People are worrying about the tires melting here, a potential three stopper.
And that's been something that has actually been an issue with the Ferraris and why the Red Bulls have been able to actually keep up with them and actually win in Miami and be able to kind of, as you said, not make the pull stick, not literally and figuratively with tires, but they've had more tire degger than the Red Bull. And the Red Bull later in the race is able to just pretty much pass the Ferrari on the straight, and then the Ferrari can never keep up with Max. Now, this will be very interesting because this track is almost impossible to actually even pass on. So this race almost comes down to the first corner. If Max is able to get the first corner, if Charles is able to get in front, and there's also Carlos lurking right there. He's in between two Ferraris, right? So he can be boxed out pretty easily if they play this somewhat smart. And you could see a 1-2 in Ferrari, and it's very difficult to, like I said, it's very hard to pass on this track. Your tires get used up at the beginning of the track, and then your tires kind of wear out by the end of the lap. And we were seeing that in qualifying. So it's a very tricky track. It's a car oriented track. If your car is set up correctly, you should be okay. But ultimately, there's not much you could do as a driver to eke out more time in certain places. It's up to kind of the car. So this will be very interesting. We're seeing here the formation lap, but one thing to call out is actually both Haas's going up into Q3, but a kind of unfortunate for Lando in how he had his lap time deleted in Q2 of just barely by a millimeter going over the white line,
The
which I
track
thought was
limits.
a little harsh, to be honest with you, but
It was close. It was close.
yeah. I'm sure there's a camera angle somewhere. So it was a bug that shows him actually over it. But if you saw like in the car, he was, I don't know.
They need the drone. They need the drone view. Yeah, for
Yeah,
that.
there actually has been a drone in this. But one thing also to call out is the Mercedes have been putting in the work, I would say, in the factory. They're actually up into decent qualifying times and also decent practice times, and they've been up to I mean, they're challenging for third, basically, is what's going on here. As you can see, the beautiful packed crowds there in Barcelona, all probably baking in the sun and the extremely high humidity, as that is exactly what I'm dealing with here.
It was funny to watch the national anthem because there were some drivers. Was it like Botas, Alonso, like no umbrellas, and then you got like George and Lewis and
Yeah,
Max with
exactly.
like giant umbrellas,
Yeah,
and then you have
the top three teams have umbrella holders.
and no, well, there was the drivers themselves holding the umbrellas, and then you have like the ones in between, like Gasly, like sneaking in behind Max's umbrella, and
Wait, why do we have
Oka.
21 cars?
Well, there's 21 people that have points because of the
Oh,
sub
it's
in.
because of the okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
they weren't actually. That wasn't the actual grid. That was the. Oh,
Right,
my
right,
bad.
right,
Yeah,
right.
okay. That was
Exactly.
dumb. Yeah.
Two Spanish drivers here today,
So,
of
as we
course.
can see, Hamilton's won 5 years in a row.
Yeah, probably not going to happen today.
Probably not
Although
going to happen again today, but
Carlos
if it does, you
Sainz
never know.
is looking for a win here in front of his home crowd, and Fernando Alonso, the
Eh,
other Spanish driver, will start in 20th
He's
after
in a good
a
position
change.
though. Signs, I
20th?
mean, being no, signs here in
Sainz.
third. He can make if he gets a pretty good run in, he can be pretty lucky here and get pretty good there. You can see Horner after complaining all week of the green Red Bull car that didn't even make it past Q3.
Q1, Q1.
Q1, sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
It's incredible how they complain about those things. It's like they'll spend the whole day complaining about a car that literally finishes in 20th.
Well, the green Red Bull cans was pretty good.
And what I mean, it's
I got my Red
unbelievable.
Bull
These
on
people.
today. So
Yeah, you do. And there's Alonso taking his time.
it's
I
definitely more
mean,
of a Ferrari crowd, though,
yeah,
for
this is
sure.
definitely more of a Ferrari crowd, I would say. But there, Alonso really taking his time, as he's probably
He's letting
and
Charles bake up front. That's
yeah, exactly. And here we're gonna have possibly lights out here in Barcelona for the Spanish Grand Prix. And here we go. It's lights out, and Max seems to have a pretty good run in.
Ooh, look at
Checo's making a
Perez.
move on the inside, and then he's gonna get cut off by Leclerc. The inside of the Mercedes is gonna be able to go. Leclerc's gonna be on the inside. Max is gonna go on the outside. Max probably won't be able to hold this off, but Checo's gonna be able to. Checo actually makes contact with the Mercedes, and it looks like the Mercedes is all the way up. Russell's in third, Checo's in third, and then Sainz is fighting with Russell, or no, with Hamilton, wheel
Hamilton.
to wheel here on turn 4, and they're coming in. It looks like Leclerc is going to be able to hold on to pole here, and then the Mercedes and the Ferrari battling there, trying. But he makes that move. There's contact with the Haas, and then Lewis Hamilton throws his elbows out and throws the
K
Haas
Mag
out
is
of the
into the
road.
gravel.
K Mag there, and I think they're going to have to look at that because he actually sort of drove right into him. To be quite honest with you,
Wow.
they were side by side. I feel like there should have been space, but we'll have to see that once again. And it looks like the Ferrari's actually, well, Ferrari doesn't win out here because Sainz loses his places down into the fourth. But I mean, Leclerc or in fifth, but Leclerc being in first here is probably the ideal thing you could ever have. Max in second, and Hamilton has to box.
Yeah,
And
Mick Schumacher up into sixth, actually.
we need to see the replay here. This
Yeah,
is
this. So
Signs and Hamilton here in the first battle. He
mm-hmm.
tries to basically make the pat. Uh,
I'm not really
I
sure.
don't really actually know what was came.
I don't
I
know
need to
what
see the view
Magnussen
from
was
the other
doing.
place. Actually, yeah,
'Cause it
K
does
Mag
look
kind of
like
drives right
Hamilton.
into him, right?
Yeah, it does look like Hamilton keeps it
I don't
keeps it
think it
clean
was,
there. But then the best start
but the
for Mick
best move up is
Schumacher, actually.
Russell. Russell moves up big time, and then Alonso's going to make the move there on the Williams with this new power movement. He's up to 15th, which is actually 5 places up, which is probably the biggest win. But that's also because Magnussen and Hamilton ended up in the dirt.
Hey, it works out. It's all good.
Hey, it works out for them. Yeah,
Works out for the Spanish driver.
they're going to
And
throw him onto softs here.
yeah, they have some issues trying to get his car up.
I'd have to see another replay of that. The big thing here is we're also going to have to see a replay of the start because Charles comes up and cuts off Max, but I'm pretty sure he does it completely okay, and there's no problem with it. He actually just got a better run off the line, was able to get in front of him and cut him off. So I don't think there was any issue with that, but it's going to be interesting if he can hold him under 1 second under DRS. I think you're going to have to be under 0.4, 0.3 to actually make the pass on the straight. The straight is long, but it's really not that long. It's not like Miami.
The opportunity is going to be sector 3. You got to kind of stick with the car in sector 3 so that when you come around to the straight, you're good.
This is kind of what we were talking about. You have to almost save the tires on the first sector 1 and 2, and then use all your tires in the sector 3 to get the good run in on the straight. But Russell here, I have to say, hats off to him, playing an absolute blinder, moving up into third here. I also have no really idea what's going on with AlphaTauri, to be completely honest with you. They say they're having car problems.
Well, they're sitting down in 11th and 12th.
And they here's the
a restart. Yep, where's the replay of the start?
That was an incredible runoff by the Mercedes there. The Red Bull and Ferrari are kind of neck and neck.
Yeah, actually, both of them got a pretty good start here. Like, there's
they do.
No advantage.
They're kind of
the other.
Yeah. There's no advantage for either of them.
I thought Max was going to run into the back of Leclerc there for a second, but I actually thought Checo's start was fantastic too. And then he and George kind of nick each other there, but it doesn't look like there's any damage. A cracking start from both Leclerc and Max. Really, I don't.
Yeah, I mean,
both of it drive it well.
There's nothing he can do.
No.
There's nothing Max can do, and Charles does it kind of perfectly. The start from Carlos is bad though.
And yeah, he kind of gets sucked down. George gets
Mercedes gets up in front of him,
beat off the line. Yep.
And then the inside there, Checo takes the inside. Checo had a really aggressive move and actually gets hit by the Mercedes, right?
I think. Well, I don't know. They both just kind of converge. They both hit each other.
Yeah.
Could have been a lot worse there.
Oh, I guess. So he's
I mean, I think he turns in a little too far here, Magnussen.
I
I,
mean, you have to see where the wheels go. I
I
don't
I'm not
think
sure,
there's
but like,
any
there's
way.
there's a racing line here for Lewis to hit the apex of that turn,
Yeah, but there's
and
also one for K Mag to like
where
you
is
can
Lewis
go
gonna
side.
go?
No, but you can also. That's why you have to see the steering angle. You
Uh,
can go side by side. They were going side by side in the first turns, and like you just give each other space, and you'll be able to make it. You have to actually see if like Hamilton turns left or like doesn't keep on the apex, right?
sure, sure,
But
sure, sure. Of course.
it's I don't. I'd probably just say it's whatever. I don't know.
I don't know. Given all this
It's
stuff from
not like
last
somebody,
year,
and he's kind of saying I think here's the or no, this is the replay of a pass that we obviously don't get to see. That was a nice move. I'm pretty sure that
that was
was
a
that Valtteri on
Botas.
yeah
Yeah,
on
Valtteri and
Mick.
Mick.
That's the first pass of the first actual pass I think of the day.
There you go, and you can see that he does
No
make it
further
stick there
incident.
at the end of the straight.
No further incident to review there for um for Hamilton and K Mag, but ultimately I don't. And then Alonso here is going to dive here on the Ricardo. He's going to take the inside. It's going to be an easy one. Or no,
That's
that's
Ocon.
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 Sorry, apologies.
Alonso still in 15th. Actually, just made it up into 14th as he passes
14th
the green
passing.
Red Bull.
Yeah.
And that one, yeah, he's going to make that stick. He's got another green Red Bull up ahead. Now, with a lot being said about the Aston Martin's upgrade package, but both looks like both Astons um, are like right next to one another.
Lewis kind of saying, don't say, he's saying save the engine and
Well, that would be
interesting.
basically like retire
Yeah.
and not just like not race it, right? Because at this
Yeah, it's
point,
kind
you're
of, but if anything happens though, you're up, right?
yeah. Although
I
it's
don't
a bit
know.
difficult on this track though, because there's not really much propensity for a red. There's a ton of runoff area. Like, where are you gonna hit a wall and bring out a red, a red flag, right?
Yeah. I don't know. That they're saying
Although,
here, like, that's very unlike Lewis to be like, hey, like
can it?
throwing the towel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. I
It's
agree.
very,
It's a bit odd. Although with the tire degradation, you could find, maybe a puncture. Somebody could, pick up a
well,
puncture.
yeah,
Somebody could,
that's what basically Bono was saying to him on the radio. He's like, we still think we can get points from this.
yeah.
Like you, I think you can. And then Alonso, or I think this is Ocon on Mick here. He's going to go on the inside. He is, I think, going to be able to.
Yep, that's
And he
another
does get
overtake.
past Mick there.
Makes that one stick there again, going down the straight. So very possible with
And
DRS.
then Alonso going wheel to wheel with Stroll here, or no, with
Vettel.
Vettel. The two and taking the inside line versus the outside line. Pretty cool to see there. And Alonso and the two
Oh,
old
those
guys
two are
battling
going
it
for it.
out.
He's in full send
Alonso
mode today.
taking the yeah, Alonso taking the inside. It's going to be interesting. You're kind of seeing the battle of the two different lines being taken here, two different. And Vettel should be able to hold him off, but he's still right on him.
I don't know. I think he gets DRS on the straight and then he
Yeah,
makes
he'll
the
pass him with
stick.
DRS,
Yeah.
but this is still. It's kind of interesting to see if the car can actually stay behind because that's the big thing about Barcelona, right? If it, where it was really hard to pass last year because you couldn't actually follow, but here it seems like you can actually still follow with some speed behind and be okay.
Yeah, there are two DRS zones that make this easier. Well, let's see.
This is
Oh,
the
there's the
live drone
drone. There's the
cam,
drone
which
cam.
kind of is nauseating.
It's a bit of a weird angle right now, yeah.
It's interesting. I'm not sure this is like, I don't know.
I remember driving this track in Forza, but always crashing.
Yeah, that part at the end is awful.
Yeah. Well, no, I
Part at the
remember
end is
from
so
the
hard.
going uphill. That uphill
Oh,
section.
yes. And I
Yeah.
think he's going to be able to get him. He's going to go on the inside. Wow. Alonso takes the complete inside. Jeez, what a move there. That was crazy. Nice job by Alonso. And then right behind Botas and there's sector 1 and 2 flag, which is a Ferrari. And that
Oy,
is
mamma
signs
mia.
as
Oy,
usual.
mamma mia.
He's going to be able to get it back on the track,
As he doesn't get sideswiped by
but
somebody.
he is going
Holy.
to find himself.
In,
Oh, he almost just smacks the He almost
So,
who's in front? Yuki, right? Yeah,
Yuki.
Jesus. And Gasly should be able to pass him. I mean, there should be no grip on the tire. Yeah, I honestly have no idea what's going on with Science. Like he,
Oh man, in the home Grand Prix, you hate to see that. That one you hate to see.
what did he do?
Probably just too
Okay,
much speed. Look, he doesn't. Okay, so in practice and qualifying, they were braking at about 80 meters before that turn one. I mean, he blows past the 50-meter sign and hasn't even hit the brakes yet. Like if you
I
rewind
don't,
that, if you rewind it, you can see the meters on the left, right?
I don't
150,
understand. Yeah, he
150,
just never.
and he just blows through the whole thing.
Yeah, he just never. He. Are you supposed? I think you're supposed to break.
Yes.
He doesn't break,
Yes. Down into turn
and then he
one.
just literally sends the, and then he just turns right. Like it's too much. The
Your braking zone is between 100 and
yeah,
is between the 100 and the
I
50.
don't.
It's like somewhere in there is
It
what I
seemed
was
like he went
hearing
in way too
pre-race. He
fast.
went in way too fast.
Or maybe something happened where he like the brakes didn't connect, something like that. But I, it's not a car problem. I think that was once again
That's
a
driver that's
driver
driver
error,
error.
which is unfortunate. I mean, the guy's been Jesus
Yeah, I mean
can't get out of can't get out of his own way.
he needed a good result here in front of his home crowd,
And
right?
this
I
is
mean,
we're following Checo here on the front left wing here of the Red Bull. He needs to basically get this pass. He's losing way too much time to actually make himself competitive or get into the conversation with Leclerc and Verstappen. So he really needs to be able to move up and pass him. I We'll see how close he can get. He got in like within 0.2 on the straightaway. The straights, like we've seen, the only place you could actually
yep, and here they're going to
pass.
go into
So
this
this is going
sector
to be
3
interesting to see if he can get this. George got a really good run off of there.
coming
He had a
around
little wheel spin
16.
at the end. He may be able to get him on this one. We'll see.
DRS wide open here as he comes down.
No.
You know,
Straight line speed of the Mercedes. Oh, Perez goes to the outside. He thinks about, wait, no. I don't
uh,
think George actually should have even moved there.
no, couldn't get it
I think he
here.
actually hurt himself more by moving. Like he anticipated Perez was actually closer, I think.
Yeah,
Sector 1 and 2 flag again, and that's a Red Bull, and that's Max.
that's gonna have to be Max. There's no other. Oh, and now he ends up
And
behind
now they're
Perez.
both behind. Now they're both behind the Mercedes, so this is terrible
Wow.
for
So
Max.
Max just pulled the Carlos. There's just no grip on that section of the track or the tires. Wow.
Do they just not have tire? Yeah, that's what I'm.
Wow, let's
It's
see
the
if he
same
goes
exact
in
thing that
again
happens to
here.
Carlos.
All right, here's the 150, 100.
He
He
gets
is
off the
slowing
gas.
down. It just doesn't stick. It just does. Whoa! It just
Wait,
doesn't stick.
what?
There's
What
a
the
head.
fudge?
There's a headwind too, is what he was saying.
Oh, that's what he said. He got a gust of
A
wind,
gust
and
of
that's literally
wind,
what happened.
and it
Because
sends
he
it off.
okay, so the difference between both, he brakes.
He does.
He gets
Max
off
is
the
slowing
gas.
down here,
He
and
totally
then
gets off the gas.
this just does not stick here. Now it's up to Perez to raise George
Yeah,
to
this
slow him
is
down. This
not
is
this
close.
is a disaster for Red Bull in that sense. That's crazy. That's crazy. It happened to both of them. So maybe we're being a little too hard on Sainz. Even
No,
though
no,
I
no.
I
Sainz
don't
didn't
think
stop.
Sainz really touched the brake.
Sainz didn't touch the brakes. All right.
I don't think he because
he was
Max
straight
only
in
ends
there.
up like Max only like barely ends up in the barrier, right? Like right on the track end. Like he like the guy like the commentator said, I think he knew it was happening. Like there was nothing he and then
Yeah.
here's a McLaren on McLaren crime.
Oh, 2 mangoes.
There was something, did you watch P1 where there was something green on the side of one of the McLarens?
No, I actually did. Oh, P1 was at like 3 in the morning,
Yeah, I may
man.
have to
Like,
find something. It was kind of interesting.
that is not. These Europe races are
I
brutal. It was
I
literally the
mean,
crack of dawn.
I guess at this point too though, what do you do here? Yeah,
You have
you
to have
basically have to
Sergio
let
send it.
Checo. one more time, and then if you don't get it on this one, Max is next.
Max is next. Max is going to be the one taking this.
Because
Ooh,
Max is
almost goes,
sitting
takes off the
here.
cone.
Yeah. Oh, he's again. That was a really bad exit. It's getting. He is annoyed.
He is annoyed. That is putting it lightly. Let's see what happens again here, though. It's 150 break.
Yeah, the Mercedes has great frontline speed.
Yeah, because they have solved the porpoising. R.I.P. the
Yeah, they kind of
porpoises.
have. Checo going really wide there.
Sad porpoises, such cute
Signs
animals.
going into the pit. Oh no. Is that a pit or a actual problem?
Could be an early pit here
Okay, he's going
for
on
Science. He's going
mediums.
out of the mediums. Yeah. You know, and I'm not so sure that it could just be the Red Bull right now is not very concerned about.
Yeah, Max is going ahead. Yep.
Okay, they're gonna flip it here. Uh,
Yeah, because Max, you could see Max. He was literally sitting behind,
yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
like he can go more type deal, and he's just kind of sitting there.
They're gonna have to probably wait for the pit stop though to get back up to Charles, which is now
Yeah,
about
there. Charles is
11
completely on his
seconds.
own.
Yeah, he's.
Yeah, 100%.
Although now
This,
we've seen Charles make mistakes too.
I, so I mean, I guess all it takes is Mother Nature to breathe a gust down in that turn, and you lose it.
Yeah,
So
yeah, and
it could happen to anybody. It
could
could
have
happen
happened
to
to anybody.
Charles. It could happen to literally anybody. So I mean, the fact that we saw it happen. Yuki makes it on the inside there. Nice job.
Yeah, now I don't even see Gasly in this picture at all. So I
Yeah, I
guess
got.
Yuki
That's what I'm
has.
saying. The car is like. I, I, after qualifying, they said like, sorry, the car is not good enough, and Pierre is
Yeah.
just like, I'm trying. But I don't know what that like means. Wait,
They're
I
overheating the
feel like
cars.
I feel like that's kind of a silly question. I don't mean to be critical.
Well,
Like there doesn't have to be a car in front of you if it's 120 degrees out.
no, I know, but he's like asking, and that is definitely not correct there on the on the on the pit thing. Yeah,
Oh, his car's. Yeah, I mean it's still overheating.
his car is overheating.
Oh,
Yeah,
he just thinks that it's so weird for it to overheat to
well, he's
be.
in
Oh,
clean air,
okay.
right?
Yeah,
So
yeah, okay. That's what he thinks. I mean, it's boiling out there though.
yeah, I can't believe it's actually hotter than it was in Miami. Although I guess what it's May in Barcelona, almost June, maybe.
Verstappen radio, he may be. So DRS is not
Oh,
opening.
that's why he couldn't make it. This has been an issue. They were testing this. Yeah, still not
And
gonna
it's
open.
not open again.
So Max Verstappen has no DRS. Wow, this is why they did not come out to the start
Wait. No,
finish.
he's too far behind. It didn't even open.
Oh, okay.
Like that wasn't a test of that, I guess. But they
We,
had that issue in quali.
yeah, that has been an issue. They
That's
Christian
weird
Horner
that
was
that would have an actual problem with that though, right?
well,
I
Christian
don't
was
know.
interviewed before the race, being asked the question about the DRS flap, and he's saying they're
Oh,
looking to save weight wherever they can. Although Max was also
Schumacher
asked
makes the pass there in front of
right before he
Gasly.
got into the car, and he said he didn't think there was going to be any issue with it. So we'll see.
Well, Max can't actually get within a second of Russell, which may be. I mean, maybe the Red Bull has the cooling issue itself too, right? Because it has to be sitting there following.
Yeah, I mean, he's within a second right now. Actually, he's within just within a second. So it should be open now. Oh no, they're pitting. They're pitting.
Yeah, they're actually pinning both of them. Interesting.
But you can't
That
change
was a
that real
very
quick.
fast.
Wow,
That was a fast pit stop from
2-7.
Mercedes. Tenth of a second quicker for Max. I don't think you can fix the wing in 2.6 seconds. So
No, I don't. I don't think you can touch it, friend. I don't
yeah,
think you can. That's not a
I
part of
don't
the
even.
car you can
Oh,
touch.
I'm not sure about that actually.
Really? I thought it was just fuel and tires. No, not even actually
But
fuel,
you can
just
change a
tire.
front wing.
You can change a wing. Sure, sure, sure.
Like,
The wing.
yeah, maybe. I'm not exactly sure. Signs can make the pass there, back on his friend Lando. Haha, I have a faster car than you.
Mhm.
And then Sonoda passes Alonso here as well. And now this race kind of weird.
Yeah, we kind of settle into a interesting spot here where we have a
Looks like
couple
the
of
red hair from Albon may not turn
It's not
into
working
anything
today.
here.
It's not working
Yeah,
today.
today it's not working
Not
as well.
working. Majority of
I
the
mean,
field now
Carlos
in the
is kind of
mediums.
showing you can sort of move up even if you fall back, but I mean,
Well, he's
not
actually
great
gonna
though.
be. He's at least in seventh.
Verstappen radio again. This is the DRS. The DRS did work, is what Horner said, but he still can't turn on. He's still a second behind. Valtteri goes in for a pit, and 3.2, we've seen better, but it's not too bad. I think, yeah. So Matt, we'll see if it opens here
Yeah.
because he's under the second. But this should
Yeah.
be pretty interesting. The tires are warmed up and they're primed a little more, so he may be able to make the pass. But my God, there is like a massive gap. It's like,
Hold on. I'm looking at the. I'm
oh wait,
looking at
this
the
is the
wing
leader.
like a
Never
hawk
mind.
here.
Well, it's only going to open there, so I mean,
Yeah, there it
it's
is. It
opening.
opened.
It
It
works.
opened. It worked. Yeah. Okay. So.
Oh, that was bad.
Oh, yeah, a little wide there. Quite an interesting battle though that we're gonna have here between Russell and Max. It's finally a Red Bull versus a Mercedes again, although it's
Yeah,
a
it's
different
pretty
Mercedes.
interesting. Also, did somebody take the
Yeah,
cone out?
somebody took the cone. Yeah,
Somebody took the cone
the
out.
cone is gone.
Yeah,
The
it's gone.
cone and turn 15 is officially gone. Rip the
Oh,
cone.
DRS opened and then closed.
Uh,
It opened and then closed.
yeah, that's a bit sus. I think if he had DRS, he would have been able to pull a
I think
move
he would have
there.
gotten a lot closer.
I think
Yeah.
so. Curious.
This is kind of weird though. It like Red Bull here's the radio again. He's gonna say it didn't work. Like, as I said.
Yeah, definitely didn't go.
It's been working. Like it opened. See, it opens and then closes. I think. Yep.
Oh yeah, it flaps.
So like he may be able to open it on here because there's not enough actual pressure,
Yeah.
right? And then on the straight, he can't open it because the force is too strong. I don't know. It is weird though because last season Red Bull didn't really have any mechanical issues other
No.
than
Let's
the
try it
tire
again.
blowing in Baku, which isn't their fault,
Let's try it
and the
again.
crashes,
There's
right?
the wing. That's open.
Yeah, it's open now.
Definitely is. Now he's gonna make him. Whoa. Okay. Outside, inside? No. What?
No, he needs to just stay close here and then pop it on the next one. But it's up
Assuming
to
it.
if it opens.
Right. Assuming it
Yeah,
opens.
it's a crapshoot if it opens, which as a driver, if you're Max, is probably one of the most miserable things in the world because you don't actually know.
If you're gonna be able to take that, yeah. Yeah. So we're looking at intervals right now. They should be able. So Ferrari can pit Leclerc, as you were saying.
And
There's
he's
a
going to
big
be in
gap.
front of Ocon.
No, he'll stay in front of
Yeah,
Russell.
and Bottas actually. Yeah, in front of all of them.
He'll
Yeah.
stay in front of all of them. It's about 25, 26 seconds, and I'm looking at the interval here. It's
Well, they've already pitted too, so
right. They have
yeah,
enough.
there it happened again. It opened and then actually that's a shorter straight.
It's a shorter straight. It's a
It
shorter
actually may
straight.
have closed.
Oh, a little
Perez
wiggle
is gonna
there.
box. I mean, he's within a half second. He needs a really good exit on this. It's up to see how Russell gets an exit too, but and now we're
Okay, that was bad production here that they just cut away from
yeah,
the whole.
0.28. Yeah, the DRS didn't open this time.
No, it did not. So he's stuck.
Yeah, he's stuck. The one tool you actually have to use to pass,
Yeah, he can't. He
he
can't get
can't
it.
pass.
That's really frustrating. Yeah, because he is in a position to pass.
Yeah, 100%.
Interesting. The other problem he's going to have is that George Russell, if he flips this, right, George is going to be able to probably get him back.
Oh,
Oof, big slide.
yeah, that was not ideal. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's annoyed.
He's on tilt, man. He's on
Yeah, he's
tilt.
fully tilted. Yeah, see? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I, I'm not saying that's the right thing to say, but it's hard not to feel that, I guess.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Like,
That is really bad. Now it's open.
it's open now.
So it seems to work every
Let's
other.
see if he gets pissed and just sends it.
Oh God, no.
No, okay, good, good.
Usually Max
That's
driving angry ends in a
yeah,
wall.
yeah, exactly. It ends not great for everybody involved. So
Remember, what
just
was it,
like,
Monza, right?
yeah,
That's the
well,
angry Max.
yeah, that's angry. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was.
Uh, that one doesn't even end in a wall. That just ends in two cars on
I,
top of
I
one
mean, it's
another.
ridiculous. It opens one lap and it opens the next. Like I'd
Yeah,
be annoyed
it's
too. Like I don't know what to. It's it's brutal.
and you can see that he definitely closes the gap. Like if he gets it to open this lap, he makes
I
the
think
pass
he
still.
passes.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But like, and he
He's going
even
to the
got that close with the mistake on turn 8.
So it opened here on turn 10. Fran, he's going to the casino in Barcelona, buddy.
Oh yeah, I made a lot of money the last time I went there.
Yeah, yeah,
Actually, I
yeah.
hit blackjack on the last hand. It closed it too.
There you go.
Would have
Max
went
is
all
going to
in.
the casino with his DRS here in Barcelona.
Yeah, I mean, it's at Russell Radio. I don't know what that.
Oh, little slide there by Russell. Will it open? Will it not?
No,
Nope. Oh my God. It's an every other.
it's literally every other lap.
It's an every other lap thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be fuming at this point too.
I
Like it's
mean,
every lap too. It's like it
okay.
doesn't. The frustration doesn't even end. It's like it's never ending.
Right, right, right. So he. I can't imagine what Christian Horner is thinking right now.
This is where he put it on the curbs. Yeah, I know how that feels. I do that in the F1 game every lap. And then
But
this
so
should be
so
a
right
Alfa
now
Romeo
though,
or a Haas on Lando or Ricardo. In front of
so he's not going to
Ricardo.
win the race without
No, no
DRS.
shot.
It's not going to happen. So Leclerc's going to probably going to win the race.
Yeah, Leclerc most likely wins.
And he's also Leclerc
But
is
the
also 30
problem is
seconds.
Sainz is so bar is back. So here's Verstappen against Angry again. I I mean, I don't think you should. Yeah,
Let's see. Does it
I
open? Does it not? I mean, it is fascinating though. It's like you're not sure which RNG you're gonna get on the
yeah.
first
I mean,
straightaway, which
it's
makes it rather
ridiculous.
interesting.
It doesn't open again.
Nope, no good. Oh, it's
No, it doesn't
blinking
open.
though. It is on the graphic. It says it's open.
The speed differential did not show that it was open.
Hmm.
Maybe it was. I don't know. I just don't.
But look, he's in third. He's probably gonna make it up into second here.
I don't know. Does he actually get past Russell? Like I actually don't even know if he can pass him. Like on this track, you literally need
They're
like
gonna
you
have to make a
actually
pit.
need you actually need DRS to
No,
pass.
I know they're gonna have to win it in the pits in the pit stop strategy. Honestly, I think. Um,
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay.
yeah. So because you don't have DRS, well, you do or you don't.
Leclerc boxes here. He'll end up in front unless his team does something silly. Which Ferrari has been they haven't had the fastest pit stops, but they have been consistently good. Here is
Oh,
your Drive to Survive advertisement.
yeah, it is.
That was a good one.
There you go.
Nice. Wow. Holy Jesus. 2.2. Some team's going to complain about that one.
Get on your horse,
That
Ferrari.
was a
There it
heck of a
is.
pit stop.
Heck of a pit stop. As Russell and Verstappen are coming down the straightaway, we don't know if his DRS activated or not this
That
time.
doesn't look like in the interval.
Nope. Nope. Tell you what though, Bybit is getting great advertising right now.
Yeah, because with the wings open, man,
You
it's
can't see it when the
full
wing
ads.
opens.
Or
Yeah.
when the wing's not open, it's full
Exactly,
advertisement.
exactly. And
Horner's
now
gonna send him a
everyone
bill. Here's Verstappen probably again angry. What does that mean? Like
curbing.
after he gets off of the curb? What's curbing mean?
I have no idea what curbing
Unless
means.
it literally means when he's off the curb at the end of the turn.
Like it's like
But the
angle or
DRS button,
something.
but the DRS button, no, because the DRS button is on the straight. Like you open it when you're straight, not after the turn.
Well, I don't know. I think they're trying to see if they can open it later.
I don't understand. I've just never, unless curbing is literally, he's actually talking about the
Yeah.
curbs, but
I don't know. He's got to keep. Yeah, I think Red Bull's got to keep his.
because look, like it's not like he presses the button now. He presses it now.
I couldn't get a good look.
Can we get a shot? Okay, it's open now.
Yeah, it is. It is. It is. It is.
So maybe he was pressing it when he was still on the exit. Here's the radio again. That was so funny. That's like when somebody's telling you to like do something on the computer and
Yeah.
like you're clicking the button, it's like just like click send and leave it. And he's just like clicking it 1,000
So
times.
it might be like if he doesn't finish the turn, there might
It
not
won't
be enough downforce to get the wing to come down when he tries to open it,
yeah.
right?
And I think this is a pit or a no, this is a pit
And so they
on the
want him to make
mediums.
sure that he opens it only when he's fully already going on the straight.
But I feel like that's when you would
Like I feel like
I
they they must have cut the amount of like trigger on it or something. I don't know. We're a third of the way through the race though.
and for the third we've been talking about DRS.
Oh, there it is. It
Opening.
opened here.
Oh, it's
All right,
open
so
here.
now he has a shot here though, because I think he's within
I
half a
don't think
second.
so. No, he's still too far. Still too far.
Is he?
Oh, he does it anyways.
Is it too far for Max? Oh, they're wheel to wheel into
Russell.
turn one.
No,
Oh my
Russell's going to be able to
goodness.
hold him off here. Verstappen's going to try to go on the outside. Russell's
Oh,
just
these
pushing him
two are
off the
gonna hit each
track,
other.
which it,
Okay.
no, Russell's going to be able to hold him off
Oh
here.
man.
But that's also he had battery there. I have to remember that.
Russell did too.
No, I'm saying Russell had battery
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So can he do it for the next one? He you can actually he is
It's
right. You can see
graining.
the
Yeah.
inside of the tire.
Martin Brundle calling that one
But
well.
doesn't that's worse for Russell when he's defending, I think, right?
Yeah, he's using a lot of tire to defend.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's not too far for Max. He's gonna stick the nose in there.
I thought that was nuts.
Oh, that
I
was
thought he was too
crazy.
far, but
So close. Let's see if he gets it again. Here they're coming
he's
around
still too far.
15 and
Max always
16.
loses a bunch of
No, no,
time
no,
on
no.
this on the end here. No, he's still 0.67. It's the same as last time.
Does it open? Does it not? Does it open? Does it not? Does it open? He finishes. Now flip
No.
it.
Nope. He pressed it again.
It flapped though.
Yeah, because he's probably pressing it 50 times. So he's closing it again.
Yeah. It fluttered.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's him or I
They
don't know
have to
what
give
it
him an
is, but
open one and a close.
yeah. Yeah.
Now, if he got in front of George, the DRS wouldn't be an issue because
Correct.
he'd have nobody to DRS off of. Oh my gosh, they're so close, man.
I mean,
Wow.
I don't think there should be anything there.
No,
I
there's
think
nothing there. They're
fine.
just going to do it
Yeah,
again when he gets another DRS
yeah,
go here.
it's fine. He's still too far back. He may not even have the RS. Yeah, so this is the other thing. Like, should Perez just have been going the whole time because he actually is DRS? Like, they almost hurt themselves kind of by like throwing Verstappen out in front because he can't actually pass.
Yeah, he can't pass. No, we didn't get a chance to see if the DRS opened or not on that one. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, he's not wrong.
he's not wrong because he at least he can open the flap.
Yeah, no review on the inside. I agree with that. I don't think it was
Uh,
anything. It was fine. I'm sure Massey would have made a big deal out of it, but
that-
oh, there's the wing opening there.
yeah, that's the turn 10 one. That's shorter straightaway. Yep.
It always works on that
It does. It works on this
on
one.
that one. Here's Perez radio. I mean, I don't blame the guy. I'd be asking the
Oh
same
yeah,
thing.
Max is wiggling all over the place. He's kind of
Yeah,
scuffed himself there.
he's driving like crazy. He has DRS again.
Does
I
he?
think it opened this time. Yeah, it opened this time, but it's not close
He's
enough.
not making the turn 15 and 16 exits. Like it's
No,
just
that's
not.
what I'm saying. He loses it all there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loses it at turn 15 and 16. That's where Russell extends like the 0.4 where it is now to 0.6, and then he never can actually get close. You need to be under 0.5. You need a half second to even think about making the move, I think.
You know, it's interesting. You'd see, I guess Max waiting for Russell to make a mistake, but Russell has not made Any errors here? He's been holding really strong.
Wait, why is Leclerc going slow? Oh, the engine is dead. There goes soap. So now it's
The engine is dead.
there's no power. He has no power in the car. Look. Oh my god.
He can't get it, and he can't shift up. Yeah.
Can't even shift. So that this puts Russell on in first. And now it actually puts Verstappen needing DRS to get a win.
Well,
That's awful. I feel awful.
he can't
for
make pole
Charles.
stick
Jesus.
again.
Poor guy, dude.
Wow. What a disaster for Ferrari. But now the DRS is open.
DRS is open. Max tries. Nope. He needs the inside to be able to do that.
No, he's
Verstappen's not going to be able to get past Russell here. Well, I guess we're back to last year, except it's a different driver in the Mercedes.
yeah. Now it's George Russell. So now there's the fight for second and third that we've been watching the entire time.
The
Turns
entire
into a fight
time, I
for
guess,
first
yeah.
and second. What a disaster for Ferrari.
I mean, this is actually the biggest disaster ever for Ferrari because you lose the championship, like the constructors.
You lose the constructors right now too.
Because neither of the Ferraris are going to get points, and you have 2 and 3 in the Red Bull.
Well, Sainz is in fifth. He's going to get points.
And then here's Lance and Pierre. Looks like the new. Wait, how is 14 passing? Oh wow! Oh, Lance and Pierre do touch there, but we typically know Stroll always finds himself. So this is Charles. Wow, that's a terrible sound.
Wow.
It just like and just like
tries to shift up and it just no.
It just like poofs away.
Yep.
So Max pits.
Right. So they're gonna try, like I said, they're gonna try to win this in the pit lane.
It's not the greatest. The tire. Oh, okay. Actually, I was wrong. I thought it was way worse than it was.
They're going to try to win this in the pits because they can't do it with the DRS. They can't rely on it. So they're going to try to send him out on fresh tires, get the laps, and then overtake Russell as Russell tries to exit the pits.
Sainz may actually pass Max here, though.
No.
Maybe. It depends.
That would be a disaster for Red Bull if that actually happens.
See how close Sainz can get. I mean, he's right there. He's within, well, it's 1-2, so he won't have DRS here. Max just needs to get the timers warm, and then he should be okay.
All the hopes of Ferrari now rest on their Spanish driver in the Spanish Grand Prix.
Yeah, it's tough for Charles. Tough. I mean, this one's not on him either. This just stinks. Like, like the one right in Australia, was it? Where he spun it out? Where was it? Imola? Imola, right? I mean, that one's on him, right? You can't feel bad about it, but this one's not great.
What the interesting thing this does too is by pitting Verstappen, you've now released Perez with a working DRS to go hunt down George.
With fresher tires on George, who's been battling Max this entire time. Exactly. And now you see Checo on his tail.
Exactly. Checo now with
and then 3. Yeah, basically the idea is that this slows down Russell, right? Mm-hmm. Hey, watch out. What if someone pits?
Yeah, he's got to watch.
I would love to hear this conversation. Yeah, we're going to fire the guy back at the factory.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah, they haven't had any issues with it.
No, they haven't had.
There's been
issues.
Like nothing. It's been quiet, right? There's been nothing.
This race was going to be very boring. I actually think.
Yeah, I thought this has been boring.
Very interesting.
It's been exciting, and I guess I don't know if the driving necessarily has been exciting, but the wind has been exciting, and the engines have been exciting.
We've had plenty of mechanical issues all day so far. Funny though, you get to Europe and all the mechanical issues start happening.
Yeah, they swapped to the metric system and they didn't realize.
Yeah.
So this is, I mean, this again, Russell pretty much has the best sector 3 every single time, and Checo and the Red Bulls can't make it stick.
Can't make it stick. Although, let's see. He has a good exit here out of 16. He will have DRS.
Yeah, he's still too far.
How aggressive is Checo going to be? Is he going to pull a Max? Hmm? Inside, outside?
Wow, he actually sends it
Outside!
crazy far. Wow, what a move by Checo. Oh no, but Russell's gonna try to come back, and I think Checo's gone.
Got him.
Wow, Checo was right. Those tires just sent him. Wow. Hats off, Checo. Nice move there. He was
Very
right.
nice.
I didn't believe him on the radio. He
You
was
did
right.
not believe
I
him.
mean, imagine this. Imagine if Max's DRS worked.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like,
This wouldn't even have been a race, to be honest with you.
you saw Max the one time he had the DRS, full send this thing, and basically, and almost pulled it off. Right.
Nice juke there by Checo. I'm gonna say.
He goes outside here. Checo
Yeah, I mean,
does
I guess
not
you're right.
break into that one.
Zhou Guanyu, what happened?
Oh, retirement
Oh, the
for
car.
Zhou Guanyu.
I mean, this has been a problem. We're saying that nothing happened to Ferrari, but this is normal for them,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Is it the same thing? Yeah. It's the same thing. The same sound didn't happen to trigger it, but it's the same sound of what happened to Charles. It's the same engine. Here's Bottas and Max in now different cars.
Yeah.
And Max is gonna try to pass him on this, which is
wow. Yeah.
Wow. Not? Okay.
He's
guess
driving angry, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, he's driving so pissed.
He's possessed right now.
Sainz is gonna box here, which he's gonna put him behind Norris.
Does Valtteri's DRS put him in a position?
I don't think Valtteri can actually.
No, Max is gone.
Yeah, I think it's a different race. Yeah.
Science into the pits here.
I mean, you know how disappointing Valtteri must be when the guy gets past right there.
Yeah,
like you
can't
even get past there.
That is not a spot.
And he looks to his left and he's like, okay, whatever. What am I supposed to do against this?
Look at those times though. We were saying the whole Russell Verstappen 3
Well, he's on softs
faster.
and on new tires, so they basically just made him go chase.
Yeah.
And get the fastest lap. And here's gonna be the where you're not supposed to pass a car.
But it's Max, so wow.
I mean, I don't.
He takes it to the limit here.
I don't really know how you. I don't really know how you do that.
There's track limits on that one, right? This is where Lando, I think, got his time deleted the other day.
I don't. That's crazy. I don't even know how you make that pass there. Yeah, he's driving so mad.
But he's gonna, yeah, he's up there, man.
Yeah, he's gonna get close. He's chopping away at it.
George still has to pit. All right, let's see.
But then, okay, yeah, we have to think about what happens here, right? If you're Mercedes, you end up pitting Russell. You have to pit him again, right? I mean, Russell's not the second Max gets close to Russell. Max is on the softs, right? He's just going to probably blow by him if the DRS even opens. So like, do you keep Russell to like hold him there?
If you pit Russell,
or
now,
do you just
come out in front of Ocon? 12, 18. Yeah, you come out.
But Max still has to pit.
Well, Max would have to
finish this race on softs.
Right. Max would have to pit one more time. I think what you want to do is.
And then you cover him with Checo.
Yeah, you want Russell to only have to pit one more time, I think.
Yeah. I think so.
But now the calculus changes though. If they're talking about the points differential, like Max needs to just keep this thing on the track.
Yeah, 100%.
Like
if he can move up, he can move up. But the last thing is not finishing the race.
Exactly.
Right?
He needs to finish the race.
DRS opened there, I think, actually on Latifi.
it doesn't matter where Max finishes right now.
Yeah,
Like
it
it
doesn't. He
really
just
doesn't
needs
matter.
to. I mean, he would like to get 8 more points,
Oh,
but
obviously, but like
he
anywhere you
just needs to
finish,
finish.
you've tied or basically like taken the lead in the championship.
Lando coming in and smashing the brakes before, I guess, the zone there.
Eh, he's gonna change the tires anyway.
Oh, it's stuck. Right rear 3.9. McLaren actually have been, I think we've been calling them as the best pit stoppers basically all season, and that's one of their first mistakes here. We're gonna have, I think
It's Alonso
this is Alonso and Sonoda. Gonna
sneaking
take
up
the
into the
inside, just
points.
easy. Yeah,
Look
I
at him
love it.
go. Yeah, I love it too. This is good. The Spaniard sneaking up into the
He's got the new
points
engine
here.
in there. It better be good. I hope he. It would be pretty nice to be able to see him get up in the points
I
and
think
finish the
so.
race in
I
the
think
points.
he
I
he
just don't know what like his race is looking like. He's on 2 stops and he's on softs. He's actually not in a bad position if he's in 10 already. Yeah, he's actually not doing too bad. He could find himself there. Here,
yeah.
Botas is gonna come into the pit and he needs to probably be in front of Signs, but he should be okay because the gap is not, wow, it's a massive gap.
It's a little hard to judge the race right now because there's like half the field
Everybody's
is
is on different strategies
yeah. You
too,
have half the field on a different strategy than the other one. So you have somebody like
where it's like
Hamilton.
half of them went with the strategy with their one car and then their other car is on the other one.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're saying like Perez is on like a one stopper right
He's on a
now
one stopper, yeah.
on mediums. Like, is he really going to go to the end here? And actually, look, Verstappen has closed the gap. He's 3 seconds behind. Another 2 laps, he's going to be right on George Russell's tail on newer medium tires, but probably has to do another pit stop.
There's
So,
Verstappen radio. Yeah, I'm sure the other end of that was like, yeah, I hope my DRS opens.
yeah, right.
I'm also confused. It says he's on mediums. Those are softs.
Those are softs. Yeah, the graphic is definitely wrong,
Okay.
which makes this even harder for us to
Is
figure
this
out.
open? Does it open? It does not
He's not
open.
within a second.
No, but he's in front of the blue cars. He's in front of it should open on the blue flags.
No, no, no.
Yeah, you can get DRS on the blue flag cars in front of you.
You can, but he wasn't within a second of the car.
I looked pretty close. But so this is the weird part, right? The gap from Checo Russell is like doesn't move.
Checo like 5.6. Yeah, so like
Yeah, like he can't actually catch Checo. So if if you're Checo and like you just don't you one stop and you just keep going.
yeah, if you never stop again, you win the race. But you have to go 30 laps on those tires right now.
Right, but you have no pressure because Russell's on the same exact strategy.
Well, they could pit Russell onto so later in the race, they
You
could
could try
pit
to make him
Russell
chase
onto a
him.
soft, right? And you'd
Yeah.
have to do it with like
All right, here it
15
is.
or
Let's see if it
16
opens.
laps.
He's under 0.5 seconds. Let's see if he gets a decent exit. This is the closest he's ever been.
Yeah, it is. If this thing
Oh,
opens,
Russell
he's
pits.
Russell pits.
It's not even gonna give him the opportunity to see if it opens. We wanted to see the science experiment.
Yeah, okay, but so this
Let's
is
see how this stop is. This is very important. That's a good pit.
so he's okay, so they
2.6.
put him
Yep.
onto mediums, right? So they're basically telling Russell you're going to end the race on these tires from here
Chasing
on out.
Max.
And
Because Max still
Max
has to pit.
has to pit,
So
exactly.
you have Max pit in about 10 to 15 laps. You put him back in the softs and you have him chase Russell.
Exactly, because you've seen that the softs
Because
can get like
but
3
you don't
seconds a
pit
lap.
Perez. Perez basically, well,
Yep,
this is the part. You
you
have to
don't
see
pit
if the
Perez.
Russell lap times actually can ever get close to Perez again.
Uh the Russell lap times would have to currently beat Max, though.
Yeah, he would have to get past Max,
He'd
but
have to get
Max can't
past Max.
hold this with softs. Like his tires will fall off in like 10 laps.
Right, but then you pit him and you go again.
Yep, that's exactly it. Tire advantage in the final stint, right?
Exactly.
So,
Because yes,
but you know what I'm saying, right? Like Russell, if you're Red Bull, you look at what Russell's doing and what Perez is doing, and if Perez can maintain the same kind of differential or only like a half second difference, Russell
yep,
will just never catch him.
exactly, exactly.
Perez is pitting, as
Look,
I just said that.
oh, Perez is pitting. That's interesting. There's
I'm
21.
confused.
There's 22 seconds.
That's a decent stop. It could have been better.
Okay, that's interesting. So Perez is now going to go on the two. Okay, so Perez does not pit again. That's for sure.
Oh, well, Perez. Oh, we're done. Perez stays in front of him, obviously. Why
Maybe.
not just put him on?
No,
Why not just put him on the same tires?
he
He's totally
does.
fine.
Okay, well then the intervals were
The
wrong
gap was
because
the gap was big enough.
yeah, the gap was big enough, but like I was adding up the numbers and it was adding to like less than 25 seconds. So that must have something must have not been right on the live timing here on the side.
Yeah, because he's more than okay.
Yeah, he's more than okay.
He's got a 4 second gap.
Yeah, it was going to be close.
So
It was close.
so now Max needs to full push, see if he can extend the gap to Russell to 25, and then he keeps first, even if he pits.
Exactly. Exactly. And because you know that the softs
But
but
whatever you do with the Red Bulls, just keep it on the track.
yeah, just keep it on the track. And actually you would just put Max on the same tire
Yeah,
as the
you
other
don't put
ones
him back
because
on the
it's
softs. You put him
you
on the
don't
medium to no risk.
exactly. And it's just a newer you just put them
Yeah,
on a
they should
newer
put us on the
medium.
pit wall.
Yeah, you put them on a newer medium. So it was hard to kind of figure out exactly how this was going to play out until you got into like this
This
point in the
part,
race,
yeah.
right? Now this makes sense. Um,
What signs? I'm wondering if he can actually get because nothing broke with the car, right? Like he just spun it off.
he just spun it off, and he's only
He's
2 seconds
stopped
behind
on
Valtteri.
mediums.
Let me look here.
He's stopped on mediums. He's actually not in a terrible position. He may be able to pass Botas and find himself in fourth at the end of the race. I think that's the plan. Yeah. He should be able to get Botas here in about one or two, maybe 4 or 5 laps. You should catch him. Then here's Lando on the green Red Bull.
Tire history. Here we go. I've got the tire history up now. So Max has got 13 laps on this set of softs. Sainz has 7 on these mediums. So it looks
And then
like the
here's
mediums
Lando
went
going to make the
20.
pass. Lando makes the points. He moves up into eighth.
So the mediums can go 20 laps, and they're going to have to extend this. They might have to pit again, actually. They just swapped the mediums, and you have 26 laps to go. They might not make it.
Yeah, it's going to be close.
It's going to be
Then here's
close.
going to pass on Lando here. But this typically works when you have DRS.
So I'm looking also at Lewis sent a 23 lap stint on softs. And he's currently on a 17 lap stint on mediums. Lewis is going to have to put in another pit stop. He's not going to make it.
No.
So he's currently in sixth, but it's not going to hold. Who else am I looking at here? Ocon and Norris are on soft 7 or 9. They're going to have to pit again. Yeah, and then you have 2, 3, 4, and 5 are basically so like Perez, Russell, Bottas, and Sainz are basically on the same strategy. They're on the same tire with similar age, although Sainz's tires are a bit older because he had that spin. So, all right, it's gonna be a quite a
Yeah, the
finish
interval,
actually.
because now Verstappen to Russell is
1
23 seconds.
bit, yeah.
Oh, wow. Martin just said the same thing. Yeah, like he's
It's
saying, it's
close.
almost a full pit. It's
It's close. It's
close.
close.
It's close. He needs to push pretty hard.
He
Yeah,
needs to keep going.
it just needs to play out for a few more laps, and then we can see.
But yeah, but that's the idea, right? They'll pit him. He'll come out ahead of Perez. Then
No,
Perez and
he won't
Russell.
come out ahead of Perez.
Well, you're right. You're right. He'll come out ahead of Russell. But then when they cycle again, I
Is
don't
the
know.
Haas going to try to make the pass here, K-Mag, on Albon? Yes, he
I
does.
guess
After,
they're expecting Perez and Russell to just go to the end. I
oh,
guess.
wow, Albon may actually pass him back here. He's really, oh no, he was really close.
A bit disappointing here for Haas. Very
Yeah,
disappointing actually. They
I
had
would
two
definitely
cars
say it was disappointing.
in the top 10 at the start. Now you are looking at 12th and 17th. They're definitely going from legends to wankers here today.
Yeah, and then actually, I mean, they're talking that Hamilton's basically be able to move up. He's done actually a really good job,
He has to pit
and he
though.
wanted to retire the car.
Yeah, but he has to pit. He's gonna finish in the top 10, but
But is he at? He's two. Yeah, he's gonna have to pit at some there.
he's gonna
And there
pit.
are the blue flags. Ferrari's going through there. And then I think this is signs just no Botas is just still in front of him. I don't think he's got to be able to get it within under one to get the DRS in the straight, but I don't. I don't know. He's not going to get it on this one. It's a good job on Botas there.
Yeah, Verstappen also owning the fastest lap at the moment.
Yeah, he's going to keep that because nobody. I don't think anybody's going to be able to go on a softs and run it, right?
Right.
Unless you're like,
Okay, so now he has the full pit stop. Close. He's at
yeah, he's got
22
more than
seconds.
enough.
22.3. It's close. Sainz here. Sainz has to make a move on Valtteri. That's the
Yes,
one we're going to look
Signs
at.
is getting stuck a little bit too much behind Valtteri, actually.
4 and 5. The battle for fourth right now is the one that's interesting. So you got the two Red Bulls up in front. Oh, my
And
map
I'm
is
going to use
stuck.
my quick restroom break.
Oh, there it goes again. All right, we're good. Map is moving again. Map's moving again. I think. Yeah, map's moving again. All right, we're good. All right. So right now we're tracking Sainz chasing down Bottas here, about 1.5 seconds behind. We're also trying to figure out the pit strategies here for 1, 2, and 3. Suspect that Perez and Russell might pit again. Verstappen definitely going to have to pit again here. And the question is exactly when does he do it? So when we were looking at the tire history here, we saw that Hamilton had a 23 lap stint on softs. Max is currently at 17. If you give him another 6 laps, you go to 49, and then that would leave 17 laps till the finish, which is what he's done right now. Which is basically what he's done right now. And he has a lap of 127.13, so a very competitive timing. So
Oh, he
that
went to the.
I think that is going to be what the strategy is. I think you leave Verstappen out for another 4 or 5 laps. You pit him and you put him onto softs again, and you just go for it. I think.
The map's frozen, by the way. Okay, now
No,
it's back.
maps back, maps back.
That's a decent stop there from Aston Martin. I think it's an under three. Okay. I didn't get the time. Here's a max replay of the inside of his front left, which is not looking great.
Yeah, it's not looking great.
That's the right, which is.
So you're at
Oh, he's got 22 laps to
22.3.
go, actually. He actually needs to extend. You're right. He needs to extend the life on these about 4 or 5 more laps.
Yep. But he can't really give up time is the
Yeah,
problem.
he can't. Yeah, he
Because he's
can't
right
slow
on the
down though.
edge. He's right on the edge of like making it and not making it.
But if he's also on younger mediums, right? If DRS opens, he should be able to get in front, right?
Yeah, but you can't
Can't bet.
trust it,
Yeah, yeah.
which is why they're in a bit of a conundrum at the moment. Because you can't really save tires. So pit stops, 19 seconds is what we're looking at for the pit stops is the average time lost. Okay. I was
Wait,
calculating about
wasn't it
24.
20?
I
I
was
thought it was 24.
I don't know. I was calculating around 24.
Wait, wait, what?
No, that makes sense. All right, they're
Boxing
going to
now.
box
All
it.
right,
All
here it
right.
is. So we'll see what
So
happens. This is the
22
kind of the
laps to
moment of
go.
truth.
What tire do they have for him?
Mediums. No, that's a good stop. It
They
is
they they
mediums.
have mediums for him.
Horner with his own stopwatch, 2.4 seconds. And
Is he going to come
is
out in front of Russell is the question.
there is it. Yeah, he got it.
That's an Aston Martin.
No, 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 he got it. He got
Yeah,
it. He
yeah,
got it.
he's
He
good. He's
got it.
good. He's good.
He's in front. Yeah. Now, Russell does have a chance on this lap, though. He does have the fresher tires. Max's tires aren't warmed up,
Yep.
right? Until they get up to temperature, which takes typically one lap or so. That's when he can really push. That was a pretty good stop, though. Like I said, it is hilarious. Horner has his own stopwatch. Couldn't be more petty. Black and white flag for Hamilton on track limits, which is
Okay.
whatever, I guess. I mean, we saw how a little it wasn't ridiculous on Norris. Like he probably was over the line,
Yeah.
but like
I mean, at least they're consistent
he's
in
not in the
enforcement,
gravel
though.
though. You know,
No, but
like
I mean,
just use it.
if you're in the gravel, like
Yeah,
you got
that's on
other
you. You
problems.
blow it.
Yeah.
But like you should be able to. I don't know. I think you should be able to find that limit. But that's kind of my opinion. I thought it was a little harsh.
So does Perez or Verstappen win this race?
And then the Red Bull, the green one, passes the white and blue Red Bull. Vettel passes Gasly there. AlphaTauri is still. I don't know if it's like Gasly or Shinoda, but they just have not figured out this car
Well,
like all
Sonoda's in the
season.
points right now. Sonoda's in 10th
Yeah, but still, we saw them actually were competitive to like fourth and fifth, like
last
in
year.
constructors
Yeah,
point. Yeah, last year, right? And they just haven't been able to figure it out this year.
true. I
And it wasn't only that though. It was in qualifying. Gasly was always qualifying. He was in Q3 and like putting up in fifth or sixth. That was an interesting stop on the front left of Sainz, 2.9, a little longer than most. We've seen everybody pretty much be under 3 other than McLaren today, which had the 3.4.
I'm still gonna ask, who does Red Bull let win the race?
Perez. I mean,
Perez.
no, Verstappen.
Okay. Well, do they?
Yeah, you have to. You have to. 100%. Here's Charles though. It's a view of Lewis. Where is he going wide?
12.
Here?
Here.
Oh,
Yes.
12.
Here.
Yeah, then
Here.
here.
That. 12. That's 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah. And yeah, next week is Monaco. Next weekend's Monaco.
Yeah, let's see if Charles crashes this Ferrari into the wall
Jesus.
there again. As if people haven't, he raced a classic race in Monaco where his Perez radio though. This should be important, or not,
Nope. Not.
or
We're not gonna get it.
we're just talking to Mattia then. Um, I guess we should probably
Verstappen is
listen to
faster.
Mattia, but yeah, Max is catching him. I if if you're not, we'll listen to Mattia.
Consistent problem, do you know?
Don't think so. I don't think so, honestly. So, but obviously we need to have the engine back at Maranello to open and to assess properly.
Mattia, thank you so much for joining.
So if people were not actually keen to this, so I think it was last week. It was a classics race in Monaco,
Yeah.
and
During the
Charles
off week.
took the famous Ferrari and spun it into the wall in Monaco.
Yeah.
Which kind of adheres to his typical. Here's Perez radio. I mean,
Yeah. See.
Checo's obviously not happy, but
That's what I was saying. Who do you let win the race?
Yeah, that's awful. It's like the Valtteri Lewis stuff.
Yeah.
Right. Like it's. I mean, I don't know. Oh, his DRS didn't open there. Yeah, I mean it's hard for Checo, but like he is kind of passing him. Like he is catching him.
Yeah.
Right.
But he can't pass him because he doesn't have DRS.
But he doesn't have DRS. Yeah, he lets him go.
Yeah, he lets him go.
I mean, if I was Checo here, I'd send it and try to pass him.
And now they're gonna basically
Whoa.
get away. Whoa, that was weird. What the
That
hell did
was.
Hammer do?
We'll read the. Was that tied to the wheel gun or something?
Yeah, right.
My God.
See,
all the old folks
pit.
watching just got a massive headache.
This was the Hamilton pit that we said had to happen, right? So 7th for Hamilton.
Verstappen radio. Saying thank you. I mean, it's hard to.
That's a tough
you
one.
feel for Checo, but like at the same, yeah, it's hard. It's It's never fun to be in that position. I would say
they're gonna get a Red Bull 1-2, but it's not the one that Perez wanted.
If it was 16 laps ago.
16 laps ago.
Anything can happen.
It's true. They don't need a power issue here either, right? Russell at this rate will end up on the podium though in third.
He will. That's going to be in every single race. He's finished in the top 5. Again,
keeping the streak
maintaining
alive.
the streak. Yeah,
yep.
I'd say fantastic work. Is there a new number 1 driver at Mercedes?
It certainly looks like it's trending in that direction. Same car has been able to make it
that
stick.
Is disappointing. That is so sad.
That is going to be.
They should not show
this.
F1. Yeah, they should not have shown that. That's really. That's.
Oh, it goes off. It's just the Ferrari mechanics next to their car in the middle.
Right next to the car. Yeah. It's...
Oh gosh. Oh boy. Well, all right. So things have settled down a little bit because we don't no longer have the back and forth that we did at the start.
Correct.
So the pit strategies have played out here. And Max is kind of just sprung. He's in clean air. He doesn't even need DRS at this point, even though it's definitely not working.
It doesn't matter.
I'll have to fix that one for Monaco.
It is an 8-point difference. Yeah.
Yep.
I forget, where's DRS in Monaco?
Yeah, I was actually thinking the same thing. I don't actually remember.
Oh, it's on the
Maybe the tunnel.
back. No. It's after you finish the marina portion. And then there's the straight on the back end. A little bit, like just barely though. Yeah, I think it's once, but it's not, it's open for like barely anything. That's why it's typically not that much passing on it. Here's Lewis gonna make the move here on Ocon.
It's in the start finish.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's the easy pass there on Ocon.
Yeah, it's and remember Bono said they think they can get at least 8th, right?
Yeah, exactly. And then Russell here is going to box. That will interesting.
That will
They're
put
gonna
him
make him
behind
chase
Belt.
Bottas.
Well, there's Bottas is
Bottas
gonna have
most
to
likely
pit.
would have to pit too.
Russell very slow.
Took an interesting route.
Yeah, he did. So the other interesting piece though is do you pit Perez? Because you're not gonna pit Max.
Wait, why wouldn't you pit Max?
He can finish the race.
Yeah, but you need to snag fastest lap actually.
No, you don't.
I mean, you don't have to, but you
You
could.
don't have to. Like, would you really risk it on a pit stop? Would you
Got a
risk
27 gap.
maybe?
The gap's like 27 seconds.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I think Bottas has to pit too.
Now he's gonna have to chase Bottas here. He's got 4 seconds to catch him,
We're down into the
which I think he should be able to.
124s.
Norris, the papaya comes into the pits.
We're down into the 124s. We're
Nice
qualified with a
pit.
119, so the race pace not quite where the qualifying pace was there. Actually, way off, but
He should stay in front of Mick. Yeah.
should. Yeah, so 13 laps to go. I think Max just finishes the race, honestly.
Yeah, I just think he's gonna just go. I agree. What's the new sponsor on the back of the McLaren wing?
Dark Trace?
Oh,
I don't know. I actually
different logo. The
didn't-
logo's weird looking. Here's gonna be the Aston Martin passing K-Mag. The damage, well, I'm assuming damaged Haas. Cause it had pretty good pace
It did.
and it's doesn't anymore.
Is there any way to get Mick into the points? I mean, he's one off.
Nah,
Like,
not really. You'd have to have, I mean, even if Sonoda pits, even if the guys in front of him pits, no.
he's got 21 laps on his tires right now.
Yeah, he would have to almost pit also.
I think he does. And Sonoda just hit the pits too.
Yeah,
It's
he
20
can't. Oh, yeah.
35 laps on those tires. That would
There's
be a
Russell
stretch.
on Bottas. Oh, Bottas had a front right lockup.
Yeah, doesn't think so. I don't think so.
Perez pit.
Yep. So they were that Perez Verstappen flip was going to happen anyway. So it was going to happen in the
Yeah, I
pit
think they
lane.
were planning on pitting him anyway. Yeah.
Perez stays ahead here. Stays ahead of Russell.
Perez radio. It's gonna send him for fastest lap here. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, Max can't get it. Not on the mediums. They're just gonna steal it for make sure nobody else does.
Yep. There's still 12 laps to go.
Yep.
And we've seen crazier things happen. There's Alonso
Oh, you're
by the colors.
yeah. Drive to survive here.
Yeah, that was not great.
Not great at all. 5.9
That actually may
seconds.
be what Mick needed.
You're right, because Mick has to pit. Mick has to pit still though. No, Mick has to pit.
No,
He's gonna
he would
be.
have to pin. And he's gonna find himself behind Alonso. Yeah, never mind. Oh,
He's gonna find himself behind Ricardo. He's
Mick
gonna
still
find
can't
himself
make
down
it.
into 14th.
Yeah, I mean, almost if you're Mick, even if you're Haas now, you just don't even pit. Like,
Yeah,
like
because
you pitting is the loss of time of.
Alonso and Sonoda are on their soft there and don't pit. Vettel does pit. Ricardo, yeah, no.
Yeah,
No,
because no, but Alonso's gonna catch, well, 2 seconds.
yeah, on
And
softs,
then,
Alonso
and
definitely
then
gets him.
Sonoda should catch him also. I mean, but also, right, do you just like pit him and then you throw away any chance, right? I don't know. I
He
don't think he
doesn't make
holds
it.
it. I
You
don't
don't
think
make
he
it with
makes it for
11.
11 seconds. No shot.
He probably ends up getting passed, and then you just pit him in front of after he gets passed by the
Yeah.
both of them, because that's what's gonna happen.
Here's a Botas replay of his tires. Wow. They don't look great.
Yeah, they're all right.
Yeah.
He'll
It'll
live.
be all right.
He'll live. Yep. So it's 10 laps to go here. So the tire degradation becomes an issue.
I still want to know who knocked the pole off.
Yeah, we never saw who actually knocked
They
the
never
pole
showed
off.
the replay. I got the hiccups. Whoops.
That's right. They could pit Max again. You did mention that. I was like, no, why would you do that?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Here's Fernando
I was like,
on
but
Mick.
why? Like, why risk the whole thing on a pit stop? Like, not worth it. I don't think.
Yuki is going to pass Mick right now. Or soon, I think.
There's the fastest lap for Perez. There, he made it
Yep.
stick on that one. That
And sorry to mix points.
right. So now you have to pit him. No, it wasn't gonna happen.
Wasn't even close.
Wasn't
Yeah. I
close. He
mean,
has to pit on mediums, and he'll come in next lap here.
there's no way.
What did Martin Brundle just say? The tires are losing
Losing
interest.
interest? Yeah. It's weird.
Oh my God!
It's an
Only
interesting,
British commentators could come up with that. It's brilliant,
signs
actually.
on
I love it.
Botas. Here's the next possible pass.
This was one we've been trying to watch this one for the majority of the race, and just like it hasn't
It
happened.
just doesn't happen. Yeah.
But he's got a half a second here. I mean, he could make the move.
He should pass on the straight. Because like we said, nothing actually like damaged his car. Or at least I
No,
don't think
Science's car
so.
is okay. Like he gets a good exit on the final corners, and he's just got to make the move stick.
Oh, Lewis is also right on signs too.
Right,
I
Lewis
didn't
is,
actually
yeah.
realize that.
Wow, so 4, 5, and 6 are all right
All right,
next to
this
one
is the
another.
battle. Yeah.
Yep. And it's kind of funny in this year that it's 3 different teams.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. So now they're coming around
Yeah,
15
this
and
is going to be
16.
the
So let's see.
DRS train down into
It's a good get off here for Carlos.
yeah,
A little
Lewis had a little
wiggle.
trouble there at the end. All right, why are we watching what?
Yeah.
What
Why
the
don't
fuck?
we look at signs? So signs now
Signs makes the pass when
makes
F1
them.
decided to finally change the
Yeah.
camera
Why
angle.
were they
That
looking
was
at Hamilton?
ridiculous. Why are we staring at Hamilton? Uh, Hamilton's going to try to get past Bottas, and he does.
Yeah. So Bottas just gets sucked up by the DRS train here. Although Bottas might be able to make the pass
I don't think
back.
so. I don't think Bottas's car is fast enough.
All right, so that might be how the order
He's on the
plays out then.
mediums.
Oh, he's on mediums, yeah.
Yeah, he just kind of lets him go. What did he say? Oh, the
Something was
stint or something. The
yeah, with
strategy was a
the tires
mistake.
was a mistake because he's on
Oh, because he's on 23 lap meet. Yeah,
mediums.
yeah.
He
He
has to
needed to be
finish.
swapped on to the other ones to
Yeah.
have actually been able to. Yeah, that's what he's saying. Basically says you guys screwed me. Okay.
And then this well, he has to finish. He's going to finish on 30 laps worth of on medium there. Now, does Hamilton catch Sainz is the
Signs.
question.
Yeah, that's the other question, which he may. We'll see. I mean, if he does catch signs on this, you have to say Mercedes is getting themselves into the conversation.
Yes. Indeed.
Like, what's the constructors?
No, they're in it because of George.
That's
But
what I'm
like,
saying
yeah.
though. But Ferrari only has one. Mercedes is 95 points. Ferrari is 157, right? So they only get 1 points from signs and they get double 3 and 5 from Hamilton today. They're actually like they're in striking distance, right?
Yeah.
If they like continue being on their path.
Yep. Yep.
Like I don't. Yeah, I mean, they have to say that it's weird. They can catch the Ferrari, but they can't catch the Red Bull.
Well, not even the Ferrari can catch the Red Bull right now.
And not even the Ferrari can catch the Red Bull.
Yeah.
This is not a good position to be signs. I don't think
might-
he's gonna hold this. I think Hamilton gets him here. We'll see what the
Let's see.
exit. It's a positive for signs. It's 0.555. It's gonna have DRS. Signs is gonna try to cut off the inside. Or he doesn't. Or he does and then tries to go that side. Lewis will get it. Yep.
Wow.
Pretty
That's
much
one
similar
heck
to
of a
what
move.
Checo did. And this guy wanted to throw in the towel. He's in fourth.
Right? He's in fourth. They're gonna go Red Bull, Mercedes right now.
Yeah, it's back to last year.
Yeah.
I mean, can Sainz actually do anything?
Can Sainz fight back, right?
Nah. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing he can. Sainz is a sitting duck, man. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was great. Sainz is just he can't do anything.
No, he's just 1.4 seconds behind, which is weird though because he's on the same tire with the same age.
That's what I'm saying though. That means the Mercedes performance is race pace is up there with the Ferrari race pace.
Yeah.
It's actually equivalent because they're not on different tires or anything. They're on the same thing.
Yep. Yep.
And age and everything. It's the same. And Sainz can't actually get closer to him. Like he can't even try to pass him back.
Max just has to bring this thing home here. He's in first with
I
5
mean, I could
laps to
drive it.
go.
I take that back.
Ah!
I would not be
And I
able to
thought you
drive
said
this.
you like kept crashing in the
Yeah,
game.
this portion here at the end when you come into this turn, and then you have to go through this entire the drone footage portion. This entire thing is miserable. I like 13, 14 here at the end
yeah.
is just the live drone shows us more shows more dirt than the track.
There you go.
Max is 5 more to go.
So, assuming he brings it home, Max will have continues to win every race that
every
he's finished.
every single race he
Every
starts,
single race he finishes.
he ends up in
That's
first.
first. But a huge swing in the championship here. 6 races
Yeah,
into the season.
this is. I mean,
Yeah.
this may be season defining or season changing type deal.
It definitely could be here, as Max is going to take first place in the drivers' championship, and Red Bull might actually leapfrog, right?
Because eventually the DNF sort of pan out, right? Like throughout the season, typically everybody ends up with like 2 DNFs or 3 DNFs, and Max just happened to get all of them at the start, right?
Yeah.
It's just and he's not even that far off on points. You have to say they've like damage controlled pretty well. I think Ferrari, I think they maybe could have extended their advantage more when they should have. But I also don't like Charles has made some mistakes that has costed him. And then you add that with the actual mechanical issues, you're almost on par with the same problems that Red Bull had. But the thing is, Red Bull has not actually made any mistakes. They've only had like car problems, right?
Yeah.
Like Max hasn't thrown a race.
No.
Like Charles threw a race.
He was on edge today.
He was close to throwing it today.
He was
yeah,
close.
100%, 100%. But like Charles threw the race at Imola.
Yeah.
And that you could almost make that a DNF at that point, right? Because like the point differential, or like for him in his head, right, against Max, and then like he
like
ends up losing 15 points.
Yeah.
Like 20 points. It's almost like he didn't even score points, and Max gets first. So like in that sense, they're almost even on DNFs because Max still hasn't thrown a race like where it's his fault.
Yep. Although, I mean, we've seen look, we're going to go into Monaco and then we're going to
I mean, then again, we say this and anything
crazy
can happen, right?
Crazy stuff can
happen. We walked into this race. I woke up this morning thinking Ferrari's going to walk away with the championship, probably walk away with a 1-3, and Red Bull ends up second. And like I thought it was going to probably end in the same order, honestly, because that's what the pace sort of ended up as. I thought it was going to be 1 Charles, 2 Verstappen, 3 Perez, 4 Sainz, or maybe 3 and 4 swap. So, and then this happens, right? So
and a track that has very little potential to overpass, and then we had the whole George Russell versus Max piece there.
I mean, we were trying to fix DRS at 200 miles an hour, right? I mean, here's Albon making the pass on Magnussen for Latifi passing Magnussen for second to last.
And I will say though, Alonso coming all the way from 20th.
Yeah, he can score points would be awesome.
Into
very
9th
cool
right now, and I think he will score points. Sonoda is 4 seconds behind, not gonna catch him. I think the points are secure for the Spaniard there. Both Spanish drivers will finish in the top 10 this afternoon.
Yeah, any other gaps or anything?
I
mean, Ricardo and Mick, who just has not the greatest strategy, I think, for them on the tires today. I think
the strategy
Mick's gonna see himself in 4th.
Didn't quite work out for Haas on
he's gonna end up finding himself in 4th, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, 14th. Here's Hamilton radio. Wow. there's actually a problem with Hamilton's car, and he can't defend against Sainz here. That may be a cooling issue.
Really? I didn't understand
I,
exactly what the issue was, though.
yeah, I guess it's a cooling issue or something, but he's basically telling Hamilton, like, if you keep going, like, we may not even finish the race.
Wow.
So
Now this
just give
gets
up the
intriguing,
spot.
though.
So this is interesting, actually.
Sainz. Yeah.
So that could be a brakes thing or a fuel, or they want to lift and coast, which is like you engine brake instead of
Yeah.
this is, and Sainz is going to look for the inside move here, and he's just gonna take it.
To the rear roar of the crowd. Yeah, he's back in play.
Wow. So
Wow.
it okay.
Wow. Okay. So Ferrari and Sainz getting a bit of a break there.
Wow. I mean, right? Yeah, they're saying Russell's pumped because if this was 5 more laps, he loses, right?
Yeah.
Like that was, I, I'm so, I don't know what it. We'll have to figure out what actually happened at the end, like later on, because well,
Yeah.
Sainz ends up in the same spot as he started.
Yep. Yep. No, he
He
ends up
found
one
it.
down. One down.
One down, one down.
One
Sorry,
down.
you're right. Checo starting fourth. Look at that carbon fiber weaving on the on everything. Steering wheel there. That's interesting. I'm surprised they didn't even let him fight. I guess it was that bad.
Yeah, that it would have to be very, very bad.
Oh, they're saying a water leak in the power unit.
Wow.
Wow. So I mean, if this could actually be worse if he doesn't finish the race. What do we want? Yeah. Okay. There we
It's a
go.
water leak in the power unit. Jesus.
Which
All
means
right.
the
Well, that'll
cooling
have
would
to.
be terrible. And there's Max taking his hands off the steering wheel in turn. What was that? Like 13 and waving at the crowd.
Yeah.
It's quite interesting. There's, oh no, at 12, here's 13 and 14. And or is 14, he's going to finish off the race. And Max Verstappen, after not being able to open up the DRS, will take the win here in Barcelona to actually get even closer to Charles Leclerc, and I think pass him in the points. And then 10 seconds later here, Checo will be passing him for a Red Bull 1-2, the greatest thing that Horner and Red Bull could have asked for today. And then I gotta say, hats off to Russell. Should be able to finish the race if his car doesn't destroy. Yes, he will make it, and he will end up in third. Hats off to George. I think it was an excellent job for the Mercedes. I think you have to say, really give it to them. They've been putting in the work, and you can see that the car actually has the pace. They have the pace to actually even stay in front of the Ferraris. And then Sainz should be coming home here shortly to score points for the lone Ferrari today.
Indeed.
And the flares are out, and the pyro and the party is out.
Oh man. Well, actually, a race that was actually full of intrigue. Actually, very interesting.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy all over the place. But here's Max celebrating. That's nice. Thanks, Checo. Yeah,
Yep.
we also have to say, like, Checo does give up the spot for him. So respect to him. It's good. And there's George. Yeah, I have to say, I mean, it was an exciting Barcelona for something
It
to
was.
have been kind of a straightforward, boring race, as most people kind of would have called it, which is what I kind of also expected. So I guess I'm kind of on the same. There's Lambiasi and Race Engineers, and the two Red Bulls taking the lap of kind of honor there, taking up the whole track. Not sure the Aston knows where to go there. Paris
Vettel's just
radio.
trying to get back to the pit lane.
Oh, okay.
What did he say?
Says Perez says I'm happy for the team, but we need to speak later. So I mean, he's obvious. I mean, as any competitor would be, I'd be doing the same thing.
But he had to pit, so I don't know. They were on different race strategies.
Yeah, the problem is he's going to argue that he's like, you're sticking me on this strategy when I actually could have won the race with something else.
But it was too far. It was the strategy had already been determined, right? Like,
yeah, I know, but
it had already
he's still
unfolded.
you're still gonna complain, right?
Right. Oh my God, look at those tires, man.
Yeah, that's actually probably the worst we've seen all year.
It is the worst we've seen all year.
I don't think we've actually seen tires that bad. Miami wasn't that bad on the tire. That is like actually awful.
That is crazy graining.
I guess they kept the Hard Rock from Miami sponsored things on the wheel cover, on the wheel arrow. Because that wasn't there before. They picked up a sponsor in Miami, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that was great. That was a pretty exciting race.
That was a good Barcelona.
In about 15 minutes, I'll be taking an aspirin. So
yeah, there you go for Liverpool, right?
Yep.
Is it at Liverpool or at Man City?
Yeah, it's at home, and then City's playing Villa, and we play Wolves. So I mean,
they don't play each other.
No.
I thought they were playing each other. I see.
They just have to lose, which they're not going to. Like City has to lose, and then we have to win, but they're not going to lose. So it's just kind of
so you can't even like tie.
No.
Tie. Okay.
No. They have to lose, which I don't think is going to happen.
So you're what? 2 points behind?
3 points behind.
3 points, but that would tie.
Yeah, and they have goal difference.
And they have goal difference.
Yeah, they have more goals than us, so they win on the tie break.
Oh well, so there's no way to do it.
They'd have to lose.
Okay, but if they lost,
no, 2 points. Sorry,
it's 2. It has to be 2, right?
Yeah, they have to lose. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, no, I thought they played each other. I thought they played each other.
No, it's just for the season. But we've already won 2 trophies. I'm not too upset if we lose this. It's fine. It should be okay. Well, as from us here for Relive, I will leave the pictures up for the interviews and everything like that, and the trophy presentation on Discord. And then you will find us back here next week I think it is at the same time, since we're going to be in Monaco.
Yeah.
For
You're gonna be running it though, because I'm in Miami.
For one of the more interesting races of the season. So the historical ones, which would be great.
I don't have to get up so early next week.
Yeah, exactly. Nice. It'll be good for that.
Yeah. All right. Well, congratulations to Max and Perez and Red Bull. It's a 1-2 for them. George Russell in third. It's a good finish. And we'll make sure to like, subscribe. We'll see you all next week for Monaco. Cheers, everybody.
Thank you, everybody. Appreciate it. Take care.